Saw a video title float around in my algorithm today that really caught my eye. It's called "The Drunkest Man in Police History," and I thought, that's a pretty bold statement. The most inebriated man in the history of law enforcement? Well, I've got to take a peek for myself to see if the rumors are true.
4-year-old Nathan was observed by witnesses attempting to enter the highway on-ramp at a high rate of speed when he lost control and crashed his vehicle into an embankment. It's also worth mentioning that Nathan had 3 prior OWI convictions in 2 active cases.
If drunk driving was a sport, this would be the LeBron of it. He's got some active cases against him, and it seems like he treats driving the same way I treat shuffling. I won't do it unless I've had at least 10 drinks. So our little superstar Nathan, looking fresh out of an audition for the new season of Shameless, has found himself operating a vehicle while inebriated per usual, but this time he's in a bit of a pickle.
Okay.
It's my fault.
What happened?
My fault. I'll give it to you when it's respected.
Okay. Can I get you guys to wait over here, please?
Yeah.
What an interesting proposition. He's accepting responsibility for the situation here, but only on the condition that he gives it to them when it's respected. That's the art of the deal, baby. What a fucking conundrum. No one's more deserving of respect than our boy Nathan here, multi-champion drunk driver.
What's your name?
Not the point right now.
Okay, what is the point?
I'll give it to you when it's respected. Now
Why are you so angry right now?
About 40 or 50 miles an hour, weaving in and out of the traffic.
I got cut off. This is what happened.
The way that he's like holding the door open while he's poking his head out of the cabin, it's like a gopher looking to see its shadow to know if we're getting more weeks of winter. Like, it looks like fucking Robin Williams coming out of Jumanji asking what year it is. This guy is fucking clueless on what's going on here. It is a really big statement to say this is the drunkest man in police history, and I'm sure it's exaggeratory to some extent, but watching him, it is impressive just how fucking hammered he is without being face down in a pool of his own vomit. I've gotten disgustingly hammered before, and it's led to me puking for 2 hours in the back of a rented truck once. But I still feel like he's drunker than I was. The only time I'd ever been more out of it is in college when I smoked a mystery doink that almost sent me to Valhalla. Pretty sure I beta tested Fent with that one. And I think there is still a very good chance he is still more fucking out of it than I was, and he just tried to operate a vehicle. And it's not his first time doing it either. It's crazy. He should not be allowed behind the wheel of an automobile under any circumstances whatsoever.
I think I'm gonna just hold it until my life gives.
What it seems like.
Well, obviously not, right?
Well, let's start making moves to get down.
Well, let's do that then.
Do it. I'm waiting on you.
It's not on me no more. Christ.
You want me to help you?
No, it's a $30,000 truck, man. I got it after you, alright?
Alright, go ahead.
It's so over the top, it almost feels fake, like a parody. It almost feels like a Buster Keaton silent film where he's acting drunk. But this is very real, and the way that he dismounts that truck, I mean, 10 out of 10 technique, he just dropped the Fosbury flop on him right there. He just ragdolls himself off the truck.
I haven't seen my kids in 3 months.
Sorry to hear that, man.
Damn, the lore. That's sad exposition right there. He's trauma dumping now, and, well, you can't help but feel sorry for him now. Geez, pulling on the heartstrings with that. I don't think he has kids. I think that's just a full-blown lie. I think he's just pulling for anything like, I'm not drunk, it's just I'm really sad. I haven't seen my kids in 3 months. And he starts hitting his truck. Damn! Blast! Curses!
You're not injured at all? No, you're not in pain at all?
My hands are both broken.
Okay.
I'm sure my forearms both broken from this fall.
Let's get you to the ambulance and the fire department will take you out too. All right, man? Here.
So just to recap, he just came in way too aggressively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way.
Yeah.
The ceiling leaks, the floor creaks, both hands are broken, forearms broken, my dick squeaks. Like, what is he talking about, man? What? I love how they're like, are you injured? He's like, yeah, glass bones, paper skin. Hands broken, forearms broken, 5 toes broken on both feet. It's just, honestly, everything might be broken, officer. Who did this?
What's your birthday?
For what reason?
Nathan, because you're gonna...
That's besides the point. I've got cut off.
Well, then talk to Lieutenant Britton.
So you, right? So I have no reason to speak to you,
Go
right?
ahead, then speak to Lieutenant
So
Britton.
leave that way. Nope.
What's your birthday?
I would rather speak to you this way, right? You have no reason to follow us. Go back that way. Go ahead, back that way.
Okay, are you gonna...
You and follow back that way.
Okay.
Oh boy, this guy's good. He's playing hardball. So he starts to sniff that they might be onto him because they're asking him questions like, hey, what's your name? And where's your ID? So he's like, for what reason? May I inquire as to why you're curious on these specifications on my being? I don't know about that, officer. You have no ground to stand on. Please excuse yourself. Please go that way. I'm going to talk to the other officer this way. Please go. Go, bless now, please. Yes, of course. Yes, why? For what reason? So he just keeps saying for what reason over and over again and, like, dismissing the other officer. Like, you're excused. I outrank you.
Just so you know, you're under arrest right now for some driving violations and drunk driving.
For what reason? All three of y'all look stupidest right now. If I'm being searched, I ain't got nothing upon my own, so to speak. Y'all break my wrist, y'all being sued. Let me re-coordinate, because my wrist cannot breathe.
I got that side.
He continues to just be an asshole nuisance, so the cops eventually just throw him in the cuffs, not respecting his obvious broken hands and broken forearms, broken dreams, and broken spirit. Everything is all cattywampus internally. And then I don't know what monologue he gave them right there. He said, like, I don't care about being searched. I ain't got nothing on me upon my, I'm just a bill. I'm only a bill sitting here on Capitol Hill type shit. And then he says that his wrist can't breathe.
Man, I'm a grown dude. Who are you? No, I'm not ready. Can I pick up my pants? So let me put the hands in, so to speak, in front of me. My don't hang in front of me, right? No, it ain't in front of me.
You want them up?
Yeah, I want to up. Is that a problem? What are you, Taliban? Dumbass? Bring me to county for what? You have nothing on me right now.
That's true, there's nothing here. There's no case they can build against him. This is bulletproof, watertight, actually. He's very smooth. He's doing a great job of staying squeaky clean here.
Why am I being brought to county? Why am I being brought to county?
You're not right now. You're put in a car first.
So why am I being brought to county?
His voice sounds like a cartoon character. It sounds like Miss Fowl from Jimmy Neutron, but without like the raspy squealing to it. Like, I don't know what he's been drinking. Maybe he's been doing beer helium balloons that he's been inhaling in his truck or something, so now he's got all like the helium in his lungs and shit and all the alcohol. Like, I don't know, but his voice, like, there's no way he sounds like that on a day-to-day basis, right? It just feels like it's pitch shifted for a chipmunk version of a song or something, like Nightcore.
For what reason?
All right,
drunk driving.
We're gonna go over some paperwork real quick, all right?
For what paperwork?
Are you gonna have a seat?
For what paperwork?
For OWI.
For what OWI?
All right.
And,
so
and failing to maintain your truck on a...
here's the thing. We're just going around in a circle right now. It's not helping anything.
It wasn't a circle, it was a straightaway.
No, I meant we're talking in a circle.
Sure. We'll bring
So
it
are you
that way.
gonna have a seat?
Should I?
Checkmate, officer. Nathan caught you in a lie. You said it was a circle, but it was clearly him totaling his truck on a straightaway. Peculiar. We call that the scholar's mate, good sir. Nathan wins again.
All right. So there's no other options right now.
I don't give a about my other options. My other options is a felony, which I'm already facing. Does it matter to you?
Your choices are get in or we make you get in. That's it.
And your choice doesn't matter if I get in the car or not, right?
It's one of the two right now. Which is your
So it's one of the two right now, right? So it's either a felony or a misdemeanor. Which is it gonna be?
Right,
What do
right
you
now
want
it's
it to
right
be?
now it's a ticket.
Right now it's a ticket.
He's not even arguing with them or anything. He's just repeating what they say back to them with slurred speech. And that's it. He's not even making any kind of statements or he's barely even getting words out. He's kind of just gargling his own tongue half the time while trying to stay conscious.
Chose to drink and drive, though.
You're a bitch. All of a sudden, I chose to drink and drive and you're a bitch, right? It's your opinion. It's not my opinion. You're a motherfucker. I know what your face looks like. How about that?
The way they censor it so much reminds me of that Whitest Kids You Know sketch with Abraham Lincoln, you fucked up now. It's like the officers start to just like goof around with him to a certain extent, so he hits him with like almost like a Big Lebowski moment where when he calls him a bitch, he's like, well, he's kind of just like, your opinion, man.
Tell it bothers you with the way you're tensing and this dude right here. Hat, beard, skinhead, everything else.
It isn't a very good beard, I agree.
Shut the f up, bro.
I try the best
Shut the f up, bro.
All right.
Don't say a word to me.
Better than that.
You a skinhead. Shut your f mouth. How about that? Shut your f mouth. I
right.
pay your motherfucking taxes, bro.
I've got a hunch Nathan doesn't pay for shit. I feel as though he's most likely still mooching off mommy and daddy's money and crashing their cars with his drunk driving antics. Of course, I'm not his psychologist and I'm not his bartender that's plagued by his presence Monday through Sunday, but judging from his resume with the multiple DUIs as well as this current one, I can say with a high level of confidence he's an insufferable piece of shit.
Off my chest! Y'all seem stupid as
Test.
Alright, bet.
Since Nathan's compliance only continued to diminish, officers chose to place him in a wrap restraint device.
Answer me that.
Drinking and driving and resisting arrest.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Opinion, man.
It was like 5 minutes of hoopla with Nathan just trying to roast them, but he just kept calling them ugly and calling them bitches and insulting that one dude's beard. And then eventually they just put him to the grass and lie him down until they can get the wrap restraint device, whatever the fuck that is.
You're ugly. I'm about to slap your family, your family, your family, and your family. You're bald ass. Pick me up. Think I give a f? Yep. Think I won't forget a f?
So they slap a goddamn doohickey on Nathan here and they carry him around like luggage through the TSA. They basically just have this wrap device, which is basically just something that'll put handles on a drunk fucking idiot like Nathan so they can carry him easier. It's so interesting.
The fucking spit mask, bro. That's besides the point. Bro's a p***, and he knows his wife was about to get spit on. That ain't my problem. His wife wanted to get DM'd.
This fucking thing looks almost exactly like the headgear I used to put on when I do after-school taekwondo courses. So Nathan tried spitting on one of the officers, so they had this on standby, which is basically just a bag with a cushion on it. Like, it almost looks like he's just getting kidnapped now.
790. 790.
Want to know mail on board en route to
Mail on board and we're on route.
9174, 9153.
Here we go. We're on route 15.
While being transported,
The whole arrest is really a headache listening to Nathan, but in the backseat of the police cruiser, like, he's just started, like, mocking the police, and, like, you heard him there, 790, It really felt like Adam Sandler was back there for a moment. He was channeling it. Chalamet! Like, that's what Nathan was doing for the police ride to the station.
Doctor in here that looks ugly as f***. Y'all look stupid as f***. You look stupid as f***. I'm gonna sue the f*** out of you just for you being in here. You understand that? Do you understand that? Good. You might as well leave. You look ugly as f***. Y'all don't even look like cops. Who the f*** is this dude? A f***ing Nazi?
No, I'm not a Nazi.
You are a f***ing Nazi. Look at this dude with fake teeth.
Fake teeth?
Yeah.
No, they're just
Look
really
at
nice.
You. Your teeth are fake, bro.
Unfortunately,
You got
they're
fake
real.
teeth, and you're sad because I got better teeth than you.
There's like 10 more minutes of him just trying to roast officers and saying some really questionable, odd shit. And then there you heard he tried to insult the officer's teeth, going on about like some Chip Skylark shit, some shiny teeth in me. So I'm not going to show you any more because it's just more of that. He got 18 months in jail for this, as well as like probation, as well as he had to write an apology note to one of the officers. Now, I think he got off really easy. This is his 4th OWI. 4. Count them, 4 OWIs. Why is he only spending 18 months in jail? Like, it's a miracle nobody was hurt from this. Like, I really think This is not someone who is learning their lesson at all. Let's just assume this is the drunkest man ever arrested in police history. Why would the drunkest man operating a vehicle only get 18 months in jail for it? After totaling that vehicle and putting so many people in jeopardy. I really feel like he got off super easy. This isn't some, like, sweetheart and angel who made some kind of crazy mistake. This dude does this fucking annually. Like, he is doing this repeatedly. And he is also just a massive piece of shit. Like, he got off very easy. But yeah, I saw this title and I just had to talk about it a little bit. That's it. See ya. The title of Drunkest Man Ever is an extremely slippery one. There's too many variables at play for it to ever be objective or measurable. How could you possibly dictate who is the true king? Who would you bestow the crown upon? Yet I continue to see this title in body cam footage, so I kind of just compare it to other drunk people in body cams that have similar nomenclature surrounding them. And Midwest Safety posted one today about the drunkest man that they've seen. And this guy is a very impressive specimen. Now, he'd probably be in the top 10 drunkest body cams I've seen, for sure.
This is the drunkest person we've ever seen.
I'm bothering my own room.
Okay, hold on.
Let me talk to you over here. I'll talk to you if you want to talk.
That's fine.
If you want to talk to me.
Yeah, you can talk to me. I'm cool with you.
What's going on, sir?
Hey, come here.
Why are we getting called out here?
I cannot believe a real-life human being has that voice. It sounds like he's perpetually huffing helium. It's a cartoon character.
I'm waiting here for her. They gave her a hard issue about getting in a room. This is possibly my girlfriend.
Okay.
Hey, we're gonna have here a good time.
Spoiler alert, there was no good time to be had here. Also, I can't help but find romance in that statement. This is possibly my girlfriend. And they say chivalry is dead. Her heart must have melted right there, hearing those words leave his lips. And also her eardrums may have bled from the high-pitched frequencies of his voice uttering any words at all. But god damn it if he didn't have the fucking silver tongue here. Real Casanova.
But, she said she was hungry.
Are you staying here or no?
Yeah, I paid to stay here. I paid out of my own pocket.
When did you pay to stay here?
This evening. But that's fine. If he wants to shoot me out, trust me.
Okay.
Holiday Inn will fucking get a fucking sweet kiss in the ass.
Okay.
A lot to unpack here. His potential girlfriend, she left. I don't know if this was like a Tinder date in their first meeting. Maybe that's a complete stranger and she just started panicking when this fucking lunatic called her over. I have no idea. Maybe she heard his voice, thought it was nails on a chalkboard, like he was about to curse her with some kind of spell, so she just tried to play it safe, and now she finally sees her opportunity to leave, she takes it. So you will not see her for the rest of this adventure. Now, he's talking about how he paid for this room out of his own pocket, and with everything here going cattywampus, they're gonna get a sweet kiss in the ass. Wow. I don't know if that's a punishment or a promise, but he's about to go kiss them in their ass. He's gonna rim them out for him being shooed out of the hotel.
It sounds like you got a room that you're paying for upstairs.
Yes.
You're gonna go up to your room, you don't cause any more issues, you're good to go.
That's fine. I agree with you.
If we have to come back here again, they're gonna ask you to leave, and if you don't want to leave, then we can't take you to jail for criminal trespass because now you're trespassing.
I hope they have it on video. And when they stick it in their ass,
they can get our video surveillance right here.
But this little over here.
Okay, we're not doing that.
He's completely forgot about his possible girlfriend, the Schrodinger's relationship here. In his mind, she just despawned. So she will never be referenced again, like at all. So the officer here is saying, look, go back to your room. If we have to come back again, if you keep causing a ruckus, if you still are causing trouble around here, then we might have to arrest you for trespassing. And this guy just keeps talking about asses, about things going up in butts, whether it's his lips or a stick. He is not really grasping what's going on here.
Technically, I could have brought a van over here.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. If I have to come back, you're going to jail.
That's
Is that
right.
fair?
That's right. I agree with you.
You got your room keys?
Yes.
Okay.
When it's
you
low,
say,
over
hey,
here. I'm just saying, nothing against
I'm
you.
not.
Nobody has a fucking clue what this guy was referring to about bringing a van over, but I can promise you, a weirdo like this plus a van, that's bad news. That's a recipe for disaster. I also don't know who he's talking to so upset off camera. Probably like the manager or something who has called the police about this guy's disturbance. That'd be my guess, but I'm not entirely sure.
What's your first name?
Shad.
Is that C-H? Chad?
S-H-S-H-A-D.
Stand by with this officer.
Yep,
Okay?
no problem. I'm gonna just shit up royally tomorrow. You know his shit gonna get fucked up. His shit gonna get twisted. Matter of fact, I better be here tomorrow when his shit gets fucked up. Because I'm gonna sit here with a smile on my face while he's getting twisted and he's getting kicked out the fucking door.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody knows what he's talking about, but it makes you think. Where will you be when his shit gets twisted? Thought-provoking.
Sir, we're already going up to your room.
We're going up to your room.
Yeah, and you can suck my cock. I mean, I don't give what the fuck.
Listen.
You guys got a warrant? You guys got a warrant to get in my room.
Listen.
Do you have a warrant?
Could you just listen to me for a few
No, I'm not gonna listen to you. You got a warrant?
Checkmate. He found it. The ultimate weapon. Do you have a warrant? That's like in Pirates of the Caribbean when Elizabeth Swann calls out parlay. Officers are powerless now. They have no warrant to be riding that elevator and walking this absolutely trashed, inebriated super specimen to his room. He's got him. Eating out of the palm of his hands. He is twisting their shit.
You got a warrant?
We're not going.
Come on.
Warrant.
No, we're taking you to your room. Come on.
Nope.
All right,
Warrant.
then if you don't want to go to
You're
your
shoving
room,
me into a room that I
or
don't
do you want to
know.
go to your room, sir, or do you
It
want to
may
leave?
have cocaine in it.
I don't care. I'm not going
I don't
in.
give a fuck.
A perplexing play here from the master tactician. I'm not familiar with his strategy in the Art of War where he just self-reports that there's cocaine in his room, potentially. The officers just kind of brush that one off. They really just do not want to deal with anything in regards to this fucking loser. So they just are like, please, we're not going into your room. We don't care about the coke in it. Just go to your room. And he just keeps shouting, warrant, warrant, cocaine, maybe, warrant.
You gotta meet me at the door and you gotta kiss my ass. Check this out. There you go.
All right.
Kiss
Pull your
it.
pants up.
Put your pants back up.
There you go.
Okay.
That's what you want?
No.
No, we want you to.
Oh, that's what you guys wanted to see.
Lord help us, he brought the cheeks out. He has unleashed the brown balloon knot to open air. Code red. This is bad. It's just gotten out of control. Fucking guy is walking down the hallway ass out. And he's talking like, oh, this is what you guys wanted to see, right? You want to see my fucking butt, huh? That's what everyone wants to see.
Is that illegal?
Yeah.
There you go. Well,
Pull your pants back up.
I ain't doing nothing.
You're
when
cursing,
did I
pulling down your
start wearing-
pulling down your pants.
When did I start that? Is that under video surveillance?
Yeah, we do have body cameras.
I hope you do.
Yeah,
I hope you do.
we do.
So I've been cutting around things a little bit. I'm pretty sure it wasn't the manager that he was talking to downstairs yelling at. It was the security guard who called the officers, and now he's saying he doesn't have his room key, even though he did say he had his room key when they were downstairs. So now they're having to go through hoops to get him in his room so they can finally just get this menace contained into like a quarantine zone in there. So now that's what's happening, and the officer's talking to him. He reminds him about pulling his pants down, but he doesn't believe that. He's already completely forgotten that he ever pulled his pants down. So it's a disaster right now.
Check it.
Sounds like they're letting you stay in the room, so I'd be awful thankful.
I don't want you to stay in my room. I don't want you to stay in
You're
my
not
room.
even hearing what I'm saying. I never even said that.
I don't want you to stay in my room.
It is actually shocking to me that they are allowing him to just stay in the hotel. This guy is an absolute catastrophic force of foul degeneracy. And they are still letting him stay there. Very interesting. I'm surprised they didn't just immediately kick him the fuck out, but I guess they really just wanted this to be as like headache-free as possible, but in doing so, it's just making it more of a headache because now he is lingering here and continuing to just wreak havoc. He is not even able to process words. He thinks the officer was making like an advance on him to stay in his room with him, and he's rejecting it. He's like, absolutely not. You can't stay in my room with me. Are you out of your mind? You think we're gonna fuck? Just because I showed you my ass, what, you think you just get put your penis in it? No, absolutely not. You can't stay here. Why would you even suggest such a thing?
Okay.
There's gonna be $1,000 bond on their f***ing van. No.
Okay.
No. I won't step in his van. I won't step in his room. $1,000 bond on their van.
Okay.
$1,000 bond on their van.
I don't know what you're talking
It's
about.
$1,000 for me to get in this bitch. Otherwise, I ain't paying nothing.
Okay, Shad.
I want my phone. You guys took my phone away.
No, we did not.
We didn't
No,
take the
you
phone.
guys did.
No, we did not.
I'm as confused as the officers here on this van side quest. I don't understand that plot line at all. But he did eventually go into his room, and as the officers were leaving, they heard him come back out, and now you can see phase 2 of the boss fight has become as he's chasing them down about them taking his phone, which they didn't. They never went anywhere near his phone.
Where your phone is, man. My phone is in my pocket. You know what? I'm gonna get caught on the highway. You know what? You know what? F this motherfucker.
Then are you
know what?
leaving?
I'm gonna fuck this fucking bitch. I'm gonna fuck him right in the face.
No, I don't think so. Are you leaving or are you not? Where the phone is.
No. Fuck this. You know what? Take me in. Violate me, bitch.
Why do we want to do that?
You guys want to?
No,
go ahead. Let's
we
go.
don't. No, we don't.
Let's go.
No, we don't.
Okay.
It is shocking to me how often we see that move during like one of these body cams where someone is just so fucked up they're like, okay, you know what, just do it then. Alright, you wanna come do it? We'll do it then. And then when they actually do end up getting arrested, they're like, what in tarnation? I can't believe this. Like, I don't understand that move there. So right now this whole hoopla is over. He thinks they took his phone, but then he says his phone's in his pocket. Turns out it's not in his pocket. He has misplaced his phone. And now he's got like all kinds of gobbledygook coming out of his mouth here, just a bunch of mumbo jumbo. And now he's just saying like to violate him. Like it is off the rails.
You don't have here's
just
the thing.
gather up.
They downstairs can suck these fucking nuts. Not you guys.
Okay, gather up.
But they can suck these nuts. You want to see these nuts?
No.
You guys want to see these nuts? Hey,
back
check
off.
it. Not back off. Fuck that. Hey, tell this bitch to come suck this fucking wiener. She can suck the duck out this
gather
fucking
your stuff up and let's get rolling.
Holy cannoli, the ass was just the appetizer. Now he's brought the cock out. He is alting. So now he fully just pulls out his genitals. He's like helicopter dicking it. And the officers are just really fed up. They're like, Chad, just get your shit and let's get out of here. Because it's either that or get trespassed. He either stays in the room or he leaves. Or if neither of those two things happen, he gets trespassed. They have been so unbelievably patient with this guy. I cannot believe how many chances they have given this guy to just stay in his fucking room and go to bed or just leave. He has said so many times that he's going to leave, he's going to get an Uber, this and that, and then he doesn't do any of that. And then they finally, after such a long struggle, get him to his room a couple of times, but then he refuses to stay there. He goes out of his way to chase them down and cause more trouble. And obviously this is only going to end one way. Like, there is no other outcome here. He will not stop until he is put behind bars.
You guys are the one that suggested it. Is Nicole still in
I
the
don't know.
Well, I want my fucking phone so I can call her.
But we don't know where that's at.
Can you?
Oh! Stop talking for 3 seconds. Is this your phone? Right here.
We're going to be
Look.
in room
Is this your phone?
600, room 600.
It's one of my phones.
Okay.
It's actually a company phone.
Okay, that is good.
Huge XP drop right there. They finished the side quest of locating the phone. You're not going to believe this. It was just sitting right there like on the nightstand. It was never lost at all. Right under his nose. But sometimes that's the hardest place to find. That's the last place you look. The number one place that you'd expect it to be. Go figure.
I don't want nothing from them. F that.
Okay, you just, we're
No, I'm sorry. It's nothing against you.
No.
But
Threw the card and hit her.
card at my face.
so now I'm behind my back because I don't want to stay here. Okay, that's fine. Hey, guess what? I'm peeing down my leg. Hey, look, it's on the carpet.
That's
Hey.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
They finally did it. They put the most annoying man in body cam history in the cuffs. But he gets the last laugh because he peed down his leg and got it all across the hotel floor here.
You guys are beating me.
No, we're not.
Oh my God,
we need you to walk to the police car, sir.
You guys are beating me.
No, we're not.
Oh my God, they're hurting me.
Sit down in the police car.
I did sit down in the police car. You guys dropped me. You guys dropped me.
No, we did
not.
not.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. Ow! Ow!
We need you to stand.
It popped out of socket. Stop tasing me.
We're not.
Much like Sisyphus, these officers had their work cut out pushing this rock up the hill. He was not going easy. The amount of times they'd like get him to the police car and he'd just sit down, and his whole idea here was to just start like yelling and screaming and just spouting a bunch of lies like, oh, they're beating me, they're tasing me, they popped my shoulder out of its socket, ow, ow, they're hurting. that kind of thing. The officers even mocked him a little bit for it. And it felt like no matter how much progress they made with getting him in the back there, the rock would just roll back down the hill all over again. He'd just sit down, and then they'd have to lift him again, all the while he's screaming and shit about nothing and just making things up. But they do eventually get him in the back, and he's still not done. He's still got one more trick left up his sleeve.
Hey, how's it taste? It tastes like a tampon. Suck my dick, bitch.
Yeah, he does the classic start kicking and headbutting everything in the back seat, and he eventually like cuts himself on something. So when he gets out of the police car, he's covered in blood. He looks like he just went through like fucking WrestleMania by the time they get him out of the car. He did a lot of damage to himself. Probably not so much to the car, but I'm sure he got blood on a lot of the seats and probably the windows and shit. Apparently they get him to a hospital, and he was charged with battery on an officer. So yeah, another Midwest safety banger here. I do think this is definitely in like the upper echelon of belligerently drunk losers we've seen in body cam footage recently. So yeah, anyway, that's really about it. So yep. No, maybe we haven't seen this one. I feel like I would recognize this guy. Where are my nunchucks? Is this one of those fake ones? This immediately feels fake.
On January 16, 2025, officers responded to a call about a disorderly passenger at a TSA checkpoint.
Right now. Right, sir.
I don't. I gotta look this up. I've got to I have to look this up. Cause this looks real. Like this does look like a real airport here. It's also in Florida. God, imagine it's St. Petersburg again. But this is not the St. Pete airport. I can already tell. But I mean, come on. Even the way he's dressed. He actually looks like that old meme of like the teleports behind you, sorry nerd or whatever. Like actual Reddit mod shit. There's no way. He's even got the tactical gloves on right now. He actually does look kind of like Steven Seagal. He's about to unleash the meanest Aikido you've ever seen. He's going to throw this man through the plane.
Unfortunately, a little patience.
I'm going to ask you one question.
Okay.
Are you feeling lucky? What's the one question?
Take it off.
Do what?
Take it off.
What?
What off? My uniform?
No, whatever you asking, people, whatever.
No, I'm listening. Because people were talking and making sure we're okay. Because we told them that we might have an upset person.
They don't want people who is an age drunk to drive, to get back to New York. They don't want people like that.
Listen to me. What, sir?
They don't like that.
Sir, grab your stuff, otherwise you can't get back on.
Take your stuff.
What is going on?
Yeah, grab your stuff. Is that your luggage?
Yes.
Okay. Well, you need clothes to put on.
You want to get?
So what?
What? Did he spawn here? Like, what do you mean? Like, it feels like he doesn't know that he's at the airport. Like, what he's doing with his hands, it's like he's playing Surgeon Simulator. How drunk is he? Holy. Like, we've seen some, like, inebriated folk. This guy is lost. Completely lost. He's membership next door.
Oh, no.
Who put that there?
So, yeah, what? Tell me.
You're gonna get rebooked. They're gonna rebook you for tomorrow.
Rebook for what?
Because you're not flying out tonight.
Oh, really?
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 Say that to his nunchucks.
Okay. Okay.
All right?
Don't worry. Do whatever you want. It's all right. Where's my nunchucks?
Yep.
My nunchucks. Where are they?
Yep, he's about to get physical.
I practice with them.
Only when.
Where are they?
When they tell them to leave.
Huh?
Tell them to leave. Huh? They're doing it now.
Where are they?
Which one of you bastards stole him? Huh?
Where are they?
I got one.
You were in the van picking up people struggling on a 2-mile run when a shirtless civilian came outside with a gun in his hand. He had a Sons of Anarchy design on his window and a black 9mm in his hand.
All right, we're gonna
Go
go
make-
through his house to see if we could make contact with him.
This is a body cam placement I haven't seen before. This is an interesting perspective. I'm like a parrot on the shoulder of a pirate.
But they don't need to run down this road at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Derek, how long have you lived here?
I've lived here all my life.
They've been doing this for...
They have not been doing it for 5 or 10 years. So don't tell me they've been doing it all the time.
Derek.
They have not been doing it for 5 or 10 years.
Derek, is that your real hair? It looks like a wig, man. Why, though? I feel like if you're gonna get a wig, you could definitely get one that, that matches better.
Okay.
Roblox hairstyle.
Because I've lived there.
Derek, don't even do it. Don't do it, Derek. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Got a heart problem. Yeah, don't do this. Just chill. Just chill out.
Don't resist.
What did he try and do? Was he trying to go inside? I thought he was just turning around.
Oh, my goddamn arm.
Don't do it.
Listen, you're going to be detained right
Yeah, don't do it.
Let me call my wife.
We will.
Don't do it, Derek. Derek.
Be careful around those nipples. Don't chicken wing him.
Problems if you keep this up, okay?
We're going to.
Derek. Very disappointed in you. He seemed like such a happy-go-lucky guy. He's got the Dante hairstyle and the Paul Blart body. He was meant for so much more than this.
Officers responded to a call
This is
regarding
an
a
older
woman
one.
suspected of shoplifting.
Looking for her?
Yeah.
She's with the Zoomies. We're both law enforcement too. I don't know if she's...
Zoomies.
Over there.
Wow.
Come here.
Don't play.
Oh shit.
Stop.
Oh my god. Oh, that was such a violent collision. Jesus, that was like a Mario Kart crash. At like no speed. Holy. Oh my god. Wow, she ragdolled herself. This guy's even doing like the classic one of these right here for a better look with the sun out of his eyes. I thought it was going to be more like just standard like hit pull fall back. That's unbelievable. Like actual airtime off that too. Damn, that pole's built well. How to get yourself flying like that? I don't know, that's what I'm saying. It's like a shocking amount of force she generated from almost no speed. Like that was a very slow foot pursuit. How would you try to outrun the police? I don't know, I'm not very fast. I'd need to get like crafty. So maybe I'd try like a bunch of like shimmying. Like I'd hit him with like wide receiver agility drills. Bah, 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 some of that. Try and get him off balance. Arkansas plate. Ah, you're right.
Do you have a driver's license at all? I'll be right.
Now's your chance. Run for it. He is actually pressing one key every few seconds. That is not efficient typing. I can feel him getting ready to go for it.
Hey, Mr. Roberts, come back here with me for a second. And Miss Curtis, thank you for telling me who you are this time. Last time.
Good luck catching him.
That was me.
That's a varsity athlete right there.
Citation for driving on a suspended license, okay?
Well, he didn't see.
Okay.
He did.
Right here. Why is he running? He doesn't even have a warrant. Hey, Curtis! Or, what's his name again? Roberts, you're good, bud! No warrant, Roberts! Oh, jeez.
Oh God, I guess I'm gonna.
He's good to go.
Oh boy, I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna go get him to tell him the good news.
March Well, I've got one running on foot.
Dag nabbit! Roberts, you fucking fool! Man, he did not get far at all. It's always like the worst athletes that go for this.
Dude, you just messed up, dude.
I'm sorry.
You just messed up. You know what I was going to do? Look at me. No, I want you to look at me. You know what I was going to do? I was going to have you drive her car. Because you got a valid license, bro.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Are you not David Roberts?
Yes, I am, but I ain't got a driver's license.
Yeah, you do. Don't move for me.
Come on. Dude,
all I was going to have you do
okay, I'm sorry.
was drive her car. Now you're going to jail for fleeing.
Please, man, come on.
Don't you please me, bro.
Dude.
No, sir.
Come on.
David!
To cut you all loose, man.
I'm sorry, dude.
I don't care. Give me your hand. I'm about to knock you out, bro.
Knock him out? Look at how he's built. Good luck. That man's muscles on muscles. Yeah, knock him out. Hurt yourself. He's got a Thorns build going on right now.
Knock you the hell out. Quit. 21 Clarksville. I'm 1015 if you can hear me.
Man, please.
Nah. Drop it. Bet that's meth, ain't it?
Sure.
What? He does meth? It's always the people you least expect when it comes to meth. Come on. David.
How stupid. Dude, I was going to let you drive the car. Why would you do that? Because of your warrant out of Russellville?
Yeah.
Did you hear me hollering at you when you were running around the building?
No, sir, I didn't.
I said, Robert, stop. I'm not taking you in for your warrant. You kept running like 2 miles an hour. I could have just walked and caught you.
True.
It was stupid.
Sorry, man.
It was stupid. You have a valid license. You were about to drive that car away.
I don't see how I have a valid driver's license.
I don't see how you do either. You got
You really? I don't know why he's arguing that so hard. He's just be like, that's cool, man. You know what? If you don't want a valid license, fine. We'll take it away then. Well, good. I'm glad we've come to an accord.
Got 2 warrants, but you're valid. So I was going to have you drive the car. I'm serious.
I'm sorry. I am.
Now you're going to jail, and I didn't even check on your Polk County warrant. You're in extradition on that? I didn't even check on it. You know why? Because I get off at 4 o'clock. I want to go home. No, I please won't.
Now you made him mad. Now he's not going home at all. Now he's going from here right to the titty bar. See what you've done, David?
I'm off work tomorrow. I get off in 30 minutes. I was trying to go to the house, all right? I was writing her a ticket, going to let you drive the car so I could go home. How ridiculous.
I know, and I'm sorry.
Gosh dang. All the damn paperwork I got to do now.
No, you could undo these cuts and I'll walk. I promise. I won't fucking never. That's the first time I've ever run.
No, you gonna learn today.
That is probably a very true statement. That did actually look like the first time he's ever run. Like in general, not from the cops, but like his actual first jog. And I'm glad we got to experience it together, David. That was special.
What is this?
It's just a keychain.
It looks stupid.
Okay. The officer's just like upset now. He's like, fuck, man, I just wanted to go home. I just wanted to go home. I didn't even care about your warrants. I just wanted to go home. Now I gotta do paperwork. Your fucking keychain sucks. You got meth too. It makes me mad. God damn it. I just saw an outrageous body cam that I have got to shoot spitballs at and make fun of. It's an officer performing a traffic stop and then conducting the stupidest investigation I have ever seen. And he does it all unapologetically with full confidence. It's actually shocking. You couldn't script a bigger buffoon than this guy. It's like if you played LA Noire and just chose all of the wrong options on purpose. He does that accidentally with his questioning. It's like Steve Martin in Pink Panther when he played Inspector Clouseau. But unlike Inspector Clouseau, this guy doesn't stumble into getting anything right. He doesn't even accidentally go down anything sensible for his investigation.
I was at my house, I got some lunch, and then I'm heading back to my house.
Oh, where'd you get lunch?
Burglar.
You have your license on? Go and get breakfast. It's 12:50 in the afternoon. So you came all the way down to Halden to get some breakfast?
That's the closest Burger King.
So when he's first talking to the guy, he mentions that he went to get lunch at Burger King. When the officer goes back to his car, his curiosity is piqued. He is getting very suspicious because he thinks the guy said that he went to get breakfast. And he's like, well, it's a little late in the day for breakfast. 12:50? You're getting breakfast? He's lying to me for some reason. What's he hiding? Even though he never said breakfast, he said lunch. The officer himself in the first interaction even repeats lunch back to the guy.
I was at my house, I got some lunch, and then I'm heading back to my house.
Oh, where'd you get lunch?
Burger King.
He literally asks, where'd you get lunch? But by the time he walks back to his patrol car, he's like neuralized himself like the Men in Black or something and rewrote that memory with the word breakfast in his noodle. So now all of a sudden he thinks that this guy is lying to try and cover something up, and he's about to blow this way out of proportion and make a big deal about it for nothing, making him go through like this whole song and dance interrogation, all over him misremembering the word he said. Like, he didn't even mishear it, by the way. He literally, like, heard lunch, repeated lunch, but then forgot that when he got back to the car and made something up in his mind.
Would you DoorDash it or something?
I think so.
Oh, you went through the drive-thru?
Yeah.
Who's there? Went down and went through the drive-thru. I saw you go down. You came back pretty quickly. So you were able to get down to the drive-thru that fast?
Yeah, there's no one in the line.
Gotcha. Is there anything, any kind of narcotics or anything in the vehicle? You said you went down and picked up breakfast.
Not breakfast, lunch.
You said breakfast to me.
I was at my house, I got some lunch, and then I'm heading back to my house. So I said breakfast and lunch. It's a burger.
This officer really thinks he's fucking L from Death Note here or something. This line of questioning is already baffling. Oh, so you came back pretty quick. You were able to get your Burger King that easily? What about all 10,000 people that were lining up to get Burger King today? Today's National Burger King Day. How'd you get through the line that quickly, huh, Buster? Huh? It's fucking Burger King, man. Of course there's not going to really be a long line. No one's really going to Burger King. Like, he was probably their first customer of the day at 12:50. What is he even thinking is happening? Like, what does he think he's cooking with this questioning? It's going nowhere. He didn't lie to the officer or anything. He didn't even use the wrong nomenclature for his meal. He said lunch. Like, he didn't do anything that should even be arousing suspicion in the first place. But now this officer, like, he's smelling blood in the water. He thinks he's onto like a big break here. He's gonna find fucking 2,000 pounds worth of cocaine and fent buried somewhere in the back seat of his cushions, you know, on the headrest or something. Like, it's so wacky. And he doesn't let it go. He keeps pressing it like there's really something deep here. Why did you tell me breakfast? He's now just gaslighting this guy saying, you told me breakfast. And the guy's like, oh, I didn't think I did. Like, I didn't mean to. I meant lunch. If I told you breakfast, I meant lunch. Sorry. Like, it's a pretty small mistake to make, even if that was the mistake that was made. Which it wasn't. There wasn't even a mistake made there in the first place. But even if there was, it's just so trivial.
I mean, a burger can be a breakfast food.
It's 12:50.
Okay, so I meant lunch.
Okay, so you had 2 eggs for breakfast, but you said that you had low blood sugar from not eating.
Yeah, it's not a lot of food.
It takes a long time of not eating to get low blood sugar.
You can see that the guy is getting annoyed here. He's like, I don't know what to tell you, man, because now all of a sudden the officer is cosplaying as a nutritionist. Like, you mentioned you had low blood sugar. Yet, contradictory to what you said earlier, where you mentioned you had 2 eggs for breakfast. You know it takes a long time of not eating to have low blood sugar, don't you? Is there something you want to tell me? Huh? You scum? You heinous, vile creature, you, lying about breakfast when it is clearly lunchtime? Didn't realize this cop also watched Grey's Anatomy, so now all of a sudden he's an expert on medical diagnoses. Brother, you don't know his medical history. He could very easily have conditions that could lead to, like, low blood sugar and shit. Like, there's just so many things. You couldn't possibly make an accurate assumption on that at all, and you shouldn't even be trying. Like, Jesus, man, 2 eggs is not a big breakfast. He probably got hungry again at 12:50. Like, it's super normal. 2 eggs is like 150 calories depending on the size of the egg. I'm assuming a hard-boiled egg. Like, maybe he had 2 scrambled eggs. Even still, it's not a huge meal. He probably had a rumbly tummy and then went to Burger King. There's nothing suspicious about anything this guy has said in regards to getting lunch after eating a small breakfast. I don't know why we are pressing this so hard. if anything, you might as well just question why he went to Burger King. That's like the only somewhat suspicious decision here. Why the fuck would you go to Burger King over any other fast food restaurant? Like, maybe that's the question he should be asking the guy.
But do you see why, like, it's
honestly, no, I don't.
It's just not adding up to me.
That I went to get lunch, and I'm driving back home.
No, you told me you went to get breakfast.
Okay.
It's 12:50 in the afternoon.
I meant lunch.
Okay, if there's nothing going on, you'll be on your way.
I know, I'm pretty confident that's going to be the case. You wanted me to get out of the car because I said breakfast instead of lunch, and you said my hand was shaking.
You can open request the body cam footage, sir.
I'm so glad we have this body camera footage here to capture this beautiful moment. The officer really thinks he has nailed this guy dead to rights, and he is on the cusp of something huge. He thinks he's in like some kind of fucking AMC production here where he's gonna find the blue meth in this guy's car, all because the criminal mastermind slipped up and said breakfast instead of lunch, even though that didn't even happen, by the way. Oh my god, it's absolute fucking cinema.
You should know what's going on in a motor vehicle stop at this time.
Okay, I think I just summed it up. So it sounds
well, you skipped a lot on your recording. You're missing a lot of information.
All right, so tell me what I skipped.
You're not going to narrate what's going on here.
Right,
okay, I have a body camera that's going to do that for everyone. I don't know what time or how long the canine's going to take. So you're right. I'm not going to waste anybody's time. Okay, I'm just going to give you the summons for improper signal, and we're going to be on our way.
So it seems like it was an improper signal which led to this traffic stop and this investigation into the Schrodinger's breakfast meal at Burger King. I think what probably happened here, it's not on body cam, but if I had to take a guess, I think one of his other officers there was like, "Look, man, we're not going to get the canine out here for this. This is a crazy reach that you're working with right now." Like, I think just maybe send him on his way with the improper signal summons and, like, call it there. Like, this is kind of dumb. And then the officer's like, okay, well, listen here, bud. I know you haven't been truthful with me, that things aren't adding up, but not going to waste any more time here. And then just ends it like that. The guy started recording from his end and gave, like, the lore breakdown. And he didn't skip anything from what I can see here. The officer's like, no, you're missing crucial context. Information is absent. You're trying to spin a far-fetched fictional narrative. That's not what happened here at all. This body cam will explain everything. And trust me, it did. Holy shit. What a stupid idea. Like, I don't know. I literally cannot wrap my head around what he thought was going to happen with this line of questioning. Like, I think maybe in his, like, fanfic that he was cooking up in his brain, he would, like, press him on the breakfast statement, which, again, wasn't even made in the first place, but he would press him on the breakfast statement, and then all of a sudden the guy would break down and be like, "Oh my god, you're right. You're fucking right. There's so many drugs in the car, man. Oh my god, I can't believe it. You did it. You were right. You were right. Oh my god, you're so smart." Like, I actually just, I can't imagine what he thought would happen by making a huge hoopla out of something that wasn't even said. I just had to talk about this. It was so good. I'm glad that this guy didn't, suffer more of a headache and more of a nuisance with this officer's questioning. I'm glad that at least they did send him on his way and didn't, make it go even more out of control. But man, what a fucking waste of everyone's time this was. That's really about it. So yeah. Have you ever seen a senator burglarizing her stepmother in the middle of the night, getting caught in the act, then arrested, then losing her position while facing felony burglary charges? Well, you're about to.
On April 22, 2024, Becker County Police Department in Minnesota received a 911 call reporting an active break-in. Little did they know, they would soon find out the suspect is an elected senator for the state of Minnesota.
When I read the title from Midwest Safety, I immediately pictured Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising. Half expected to click into this video and get the monologue, "Nanomachine's son. Played college ball, Could've gone pro if I didn't burglarize my stepmother." But it turns out that's not the case.
Becker County 911.
Somebody just broke into my house.
Oh,
They just ran down into my basement.
Did you get a look at him at all?
No, it was completely dark. I tripped over him. He was on the floor next to my bed. He ran downstairs into my basement.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, the burglar is a senator named Nicole Mitchell. Well, now former Senator Nicole Mitchell. And she, I think, holds the title of the most incompetent burglar in human history. This is some shit out of Home Alone. This is the not-so-wet bandit here. It's I don't know what the thought process was. So apparently she was like hiding under or near her stepmother's bed, and her stepmother tripped over her, which is how she was alerted to her presence. And then she just like fucking pitter-patters her way to the basement to try and flee. So then the stepmother's like, what the fuck? What in tarnation? Calls the police, and she's like more confused than anything. Like, yeah, there's a burglar here. I tripped over him. He was like under my bed. I don't know if it was like a panty raid or what, but like they were under my bed, so I tripped over him. Would really love if you came and arrested them. They ran into my basement, I think.
I have a little steak knife in my hand right now.
Steak knife? Okay. All right.
I don't know where they could have. I don't see any.
She's clearly very frightened, like anyone would be in this situation. She's grabbed the steak knife to protect herself if things go south. I imagine she'd bust out some fucking Leon S. Kennedy level moves if, you know, the situation called for it. But luckily the police got there in a pretty timely fashion, it seems, because when they arrive, the burglar is still there.
Police department, make yourself known. 37 back there, got a little motion underneath the stairs in the house. Sounds like he's trying to get outside of the back to the north of the house.
Get on the ground.
Okay. Carol?
Yeah?
It's Nicole.
It's Nicole?
I was just trying to get a couple of my dad's things because he wouldn't talk to me anymore.
So they got her, and then the big reveal, the huge plot twist. She calls her stepmother by name, and the stepmother is shocked that it's her stepdaughter, Nicole. And she tries to explain that she was just there to get a few of her dad's things. Now that story's going to change a lot over the course of this adventure, but make a note of this. She's there because she just wants to get some of her father's belongings, which explains why she's in a cartoonish cat burglar outfit. It actually looks like she's going to a Halloween costume party, but couldn't think of any ideas, so stopped by Spirit Halloween and grabbed the cheapest burglar costume she could find for it. It is unbelievable how, like, cliche this outfit is. I am stunned to see a real burglary from someone dressed like this. I'm also shocked that she didn't just, like, bolt for the front door and run away. Instead, she trapped herself in the basement and just squatted there, literally just standing in the middle of the bathroom. I don't know if she tried to do like a Blair Witch staring at the wall or something, like, if I can't see them, they can't see me. I have no idea, but it was not the cleanest getaway.
She also stole documents out of my house. She's my stepdaughter.
I didn't steal any documents. How did I steal documents?
Nicole, what's your last name?
Mitchell.
Stand up.
No one stole anything, Carol. I don't have anything on me.
Take her out if you want to talk. You got anything on you?
No.
Yeah, what a nonsensical thought process, Carol. Obviously no one stole anything. What an outlandish thought to even cross your head. Why would you even get the idea that there could have been a burglary taking place here just because I'm in your house unannounced in the middle of the night, hiding under your bed, dressed like I'm about to go rob a bank? What? Does that mean all of a sudden I'm here stealing something? No.
Why was she squatting down next to my bed?
Who is this to you?
Pardon?
Who's this to you?
She's my stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter.
She's also a Minnesota senator.
A great question, Carol. Why was she squatting down next to your bed? The world may never know. The Lord has no idea.
She lives in the Twin Cities.
Unknown to the officer at the time, the suspect previously was a meteorologist for the Weather Channel and a local news anchor before being elected a senator.
She's a senator?
Yeah. Yeah, was.
Was or is currently?
Well, she is. I meant after this.
Oh.
Her stepdaughter may have been a meteorologist predicting the weather, but Carol predicted the future here with this one, and she was right on the money. It is past tense. Nicole was a senator, but after this burglary, she is no longer, and is facing some super serious charges.
My husband passed away, just her father. And the day after he died, her aunt came here, and they walked out with all these, it was Tuesday.
Okay.
They were walking out the door with all these forms, and I ran out the door. I said, "What are you guys doing?" Nancy said, "We're just trying to help you, just trying to figure out where you are financially."
No, it's a...
So here's where breadcrumbs start to connect a little bit. Carol mentions that Nicole is very close to one of her aunts, and after her husband passed away, they came and took some documents from this house while saying that they're just making sure she's doing everything, you know, correct when it comes to finances. Which, that smells a little fishy. There's something stinky afoot there, and now all of a sudden Nicole is back unannounced in the middle of the night dressed like a fucking thief class in an MMO.
My dad died last year. She's paranoid. Well, now she's really paranoid. But,
Has she done this before?
Not that, but she's insisted that my son should get nothing. She should get everything, all that stuff.
Where'd she come in at?
Get into my base.
You know?
I don't have a clue.
when everybody tried to help her right after the funeral.
She's not trying to help me. She's trying to get money.
She kept... I can show you my bank account.
Well, let's go upstairs.
So this is Nicole Mitchell's strategy. This is her go-to play here to try and weasel her way out of the trouble she's in. The crux of her argument for why she's there is that her stepmother is paranoid, and she's been mentally declining, and she's senile, doesn't understand things, so she's, talking all crazy, all that paranoia. But Carol, I think, seems pretty sharp here in recognizing that Nicole is probably there for financial reasons again, because it seems like that's something that's happened in the past, granted not to this level. And Nicole just keeps harping on no, she's just paranoid. As Nicole is literally dressed like a fucking burglar out of a Saturday morning cartoon in her house in the middle of the night looking to steal shit. I don't think that's paranoia. Paranoia indicates that there's some level of delusion or disconnect from reality. Carol is very grounded in reality. Nicole Mitchell is off in fucking goober space.
Yep, there he is.
That window?
Over there, huh?
Okay. Is this her bag?
Must be. I don't know.
Yeah, stuck in the window.
I'm just hoping this mistake won't completely I know, I did something bad. After the funeral, my aunts tried to help her. She thinks they stole from her when they were just trying to get her affairs in order.
Okay.
She has progressively cut off the family.
They find a backpack half pushed through the window. They eventually find 2 laptops in that bag, which coincidentally turns out Carol is missing 2 laptops. But we'll get to Nicole's excuse for that in a moment. She denies that the 2 laptops are Carol's. And now while talking to Nicole, she once again tries to harp on she's just unreasonable and she's just real out of it. She's gone loopy. She thinks everyone's out to get her, and so she's progressively cut off the family. To be honest with you, Nicole, I can see why she would progressively cut off the family here, considering one of the family members is breaking into her house in the middle of the fucking night, lying next to her bed doing a tabletop challenge or something. It makes sense. I don't think it's paranoia. I think she made the completely correct call in cutting off this part of the family here. And she mentions the aunts, something Carol also mentioned without the 2 of them even communicating, so it's pretty clear that there is something going on with the aunts and Nicole and the finances here that Carol has after the passing of her husband.
Okay.
But she's got Alzheimer's and she's gotten... I know this doesn't help. This is just going to prove the point. But she's gotten paranoid and thinks we're all out to get her and won't let anyone in the house. I just wanted to get a couple of my dad's mementos, and that's all.
Okay. So what kind of mementos?
A couple pictures and maybe one of his shirts.
So she's saying that Carol has Alzheimer's and thinks everyone's out to get her, and thus she broke into her house to get some of her father's mementos. Nicole, it does seem like you're out to get her, and I'm inclined to believe other members of the family are too, considering you've conspired with them to take some documents from her house. It does seem like she's 100% in the right to think that there are some members of the family out to get her.
Hi.
What's your name?
Nicole.
Are those laptops in your backpack yours?
Yes?
Okay. She's saying she's missing 2 laptops.
I mean, I can show you one. It's got my kid's Minecraft game on it.
Okay. What's the other one for?
I have one for work.
Okay.
She has Alzheimer's. She's been misplacing things. I can show you texts going back months saying, things are missing, this and that.
I'm just asking, so it's not a reason to break anybody's house.
No, that wasn't my intention.
Already.
She decided to bring 2 laptops with her in the backpack to a burglary? It's an interesting plan. Her strategy, it escapes me, but I'm not a galaxy brain, mega mind level intellect like Nicole Mitchell, clearly. But they then talk more to Carol, and they're asking about, what did she take previously, and she mentions that what her and her aunts took last time were a bunch of bank papers. The officers are asking, well, why would she be taking these things? How does this help her? And then she mentions that her husband didn't have an actual will. So the bank papers and all that she believes is for, inheritance stuff, financial kind of gain. Which makes a lot of sense. Significantly more sense than Nicole's story.
Okay, how come it has Carol's name on it?
It was one that she had given me
Okay.
way back when to use for the kids.
Well, she's missing 2 laptops, is what she said. So I'm taking this laptop. How about this one? Okay, that one's got your name on it. Okay. That one will stay with your property, but I am taking this one.
That's fine.
Did you try shoving that backpack out and it didn't go out?
I want to answer your questions.
So one of them had Carol's name on it, and the other does seem to be actually hers. The state of Minnesota laptop right there. So she did, I guess, bring a laptop to this. My guess being she wanted to take Carol's laptop and upload things from it to hers, perhaps? I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. But it is very clear that she had some bad intentions. I don't think it was just to get some of her father's mementos. And in fact, she completely drops that narrative, by the way. After this arrest, this is the only time she tries making that claim. She then must have consulted with a lawyer or something, fucking called Saul, but Saul was too busy on Fent or something, because then she completely changes this story and goes with the narrative that she was actually only there to check on her stepmother's well-being because she cared so much. She just loves her so much and wanted to make sure she was okay.
Which is a felony, as well as possession of burglary tools. Mitchell was a Minnesota state senator at the time of her arrest and refused to resign after the incident. She accused her mother-in-law of suffering from paranoia about break-ins and senility. She also refused the release of the bodycam footage. After her arrest, she posted on social media changing her story that she claimed in the bodycam footage. Instead of saying she was there to take possession of her father's mementos, her social media post claims she was there to simply check on her stepmother due to her health issues, and she startled her, essentially putting the blame on the stepmother's medical problems.
Now, I'm not going to pretend to be an expert on wellness checks here, but this seems like a really bad approach to checking on someone whom you believe to have declining mental health. To dress up like a burglar and then hide under their bed in the middle of the night unannounced, and then scaring the bejeebus out of them, then scurrying down to the basement while desperately trying to get through the window. I don't know, call me crazy, but it just doesn't really seem like the priority and the goal here with breaking into the house was just to make sure that your beloved stepmother was doing okay. I feel like if someone was wanting to check on me, they probably wouldn't bust into my fucking house in the middle of the night and hide under my bed, causing me to trip over them, still say nothing, by the way, and then just run away. I don't know, I wouldn't have that moment and be like, oh, thank God they checked on me. That wasn't a burglar, that was my best friend, no doubt, making sure that I'm doing okay. Ah, that's so sweet of them to stop by in their burglar costume in the middle of the night. What a crazy story to try and spin. There is no human being on the planet that would believe that. Like, her previous attempt with, getting her father's mementos, that makes sense if she had any of her father's mementos in her bag, which she didn't, apparently. So maybe that's why they tried this, because she couldn't, procure any of that. It clearly wasn't why she was there. So maybe the lawyer was like, if you try that, they're going to grill you on, well, why didn't you have the mementos? Whereas here, they can't tell you what you were actually there to do, I suppose. But you can definitely poke a hole in the logic of this. It makes no sense at all. She didn't check on Carol's health or anything. And if she was there to do that, why is she dressed like a burglar? There are just so many obvious flaws with it. Though now I'm really playing with this thought experiment here, how you'd possibly argue this. I guess maybe something you could squeak out is be like, oh, well, I thought Carol liked burglars. You know how some people really like clowns, you like clap at clowns, makes them laugh, makes them feel better? I thought Carol would feel better if I dressed like a burglar. I always thought she was a big fan of that get-up. I misunderstood, I'm sorry, but I really was there to check on her health. Like, I don't know, like, maybe you could try that?
This, however, doesn't line up with the fact that she was wearing the most cliché burglar outfit she possibly could have. She then put out a statement saying she has no intention of resigning from her seat in the Senate. However, in mid-July 2025, things took an unexpected turn for her.
New today, a Minnesota state senator found guilty of burglarizing her stepmother's home has officially resigned. She testified during her trial she was checking on her stepmom, not stealing from her. A jury disagreed, finding her guilty.
According to Midwest Safety, her sentencing is on the 10th, but she was found guilty of the burglary. I think we can say with confidence, probably one of the most unskilled burglars the video camera footage has ever captured. Like, this is Three Stooges level. So, yeah, that's really about it. So, yeah. A man from Kentucky won a $167.3 million Powerball jackpot and claimed his check on April 28th. On April 29th, he celebrated by coming down to my neck of the woods in Florida and got himself arrested because boy howdy he got rowdy and for some reason just wanted to fight everyone at like a hotel bar. I cannot fathom how someone can come into life-changing money and then the first thing they do is just unleash their demons. Just go fucking sicko mode on strangers. There's no audio for this section, but James Farthing, the Powerball winner, is the one that's right now grabbing a handful of that guy's shirt while another man takes him down. He said, "You can get me to the ground, but I'm gonna see that man's nipples come hell or high water, goddammit."
You kidding me? No, Get on the ground! Do not fucking move, do not proceed. Put your hands down. B12, step it up. I just got kicked.
So it happens pretty quick. It was actually like two very fast kicks from James here. He got him with the fucking black flash, honestly. But what happened is the officer separated them and he was handcuffing the guy that had James in the headlock. And while that guy is on the ground, face down, James comes back to try and soccer kick him, but he misses and gets the officer square in the noggin. He like blasts his cranium here with his taekwondo kicks. And of course, being the tough macho man that James is, he then kicks the defenseless man who is handcuffed on the ground, which is a kick, that kind of soccer kick, that can oftentimes be fatal. He is an unhinged maniac. So he hits the officer and then hits the guy who he initially instigated all this shit with. So again, this is James Farthing, the one doing the kicks, not the one who's currently being handcuffed. And I know it's low-hanging fruit to call him James Farting because his last name is so close to it. I'm sure he got bullied with that in school. But I still can't resist, so I gotta call him James Farting at least once. This man is getting farted on here by like the entire police force coming up.
Do not. Just stay there. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stay right fucking here. You, enough. I didn't know you were here. Doesn't fucking make a difference. I got caught in the face. You stay there. Okay, you need to calm down. Put your hands behind your back right for fuck now. Put your hands behind your back and get against the fucking wall. Against the wall. Who else? The female. Taser deployed.
Dude got wombo comboed here. That's the two-piece Whopper special. He got tased and then Goldberg speared by another officer, and he let out a primal yell. Like that's like the voice acting for the finals when you play the heavy and use the power slam. Like, holy shit. It was really a textbook linebacker tackle. Like, I'll give it to the officer there. So James tries to run away. He is clearly hammered. This guy is sloshed. So when the officer's telling him to get against the wall, he like shoves him towards the wall and he loses his balance instantly. And then he tries to make the slowest getaway possible. He gets tased and then tackled. You can also hear his girlfriend is shouting in the background. Well, she was actually on the ground because she was also being rowdy and ended up getting charged with disorderly conduct or disorderly intoxicated conduct, something like that. So these two just came into an unbelievable amount of money. And the first thing they do, legitimately, the next day after getting this money, they come down here to Florida and they start causing a ruckus. They weren't like victims here. They started all of it. So that guy that you saw get him in a headlock, well, it turns out James Farthing just clobbered him with a sucker punch.
The guy with the tats was trying to fight everybody. He ripped the dude's shirt over here. He don't want to do nothing. He was basically trying to fight everybody in the bar.
The people who work here are saying that he was a problem. Bad mind.
Him?
Yes. No.
No, I don't know.
Well, because like.
What I was told is he got hit, and that's when he
I got
did a fight
hit.
with the guy with the tats. So the guy with the tats punched him in the face.
So you were instigating this as well. You were arguing with her. We were trying to split you guys up. You guys didn't stop arguing. I know you weren't the first one to throw punches or anything.
That way? No. Like
yes. Yes. So.
Now, the bald guy is also pretty drunk, that's clear to see. But, according to the employees there, he was arguing back with the dude with the tats, and they tried to get him to stop. Neither one did, and that's when James Farthing threw the sucker punch, and that's when he threw him into the headlock. And then also when James decided to rip the other guy's shirt off. It's quite a mess. James went around, like, talking shit, also bragging about being a lottery winner, and, like getting in people's faces, trying to fight them. So he called him out on it, started insulting him, calling him delusional, that kind of thing. And I guess that's when the employees were like, stop arguing, stop, just squash this. But he continued to call him out for being an asshole, and that's when James snapped and sucker punched him. Now, they did trespass the bald guy from this facility as well, due to his involvement in all of this. And the guy who gets his shirt ripped off does also give a statement that talks about how the bald guy was insulting him a lot directly to his face, saying that he was antagonizing him. But also, the James Farthing was the one who did start all of the commotion. Now, this isn't James' first run-in with the law. He's actually got a fascinating bit of lore here. So he hit Kentucky's largest jackpot the day before all of this unfolded, and opted to split the winnings with his mother as an early Mother's Day gift. That's the kind of feel-good story that makes your heart melt. It makes you go, aww. And then you read the following paragraph here. It turns out he is a career criminal who's racked up convictions across 9 counties in Kentucky for a litany of offenses, including choking a girlfriend, bribing officers while in prison, and selling cocaine to an undercover cop. Wow, what a saint. This seems like the kind of guy that deserves a $167 million Powerball jackpot. That just goes to show you, when it comes to luck in RNG, there is truly no amount of like karma or anything at play. It is just as random as that shit gets. This degenerate fucking scumbag just came into $167 million and then immediately comes down here and can't kick his criminal ways, so starts fucking fighting strangers in a hotel bar while flexing about his newfound wealth.
I had it right here. It's my purse.
Your ID's in there? Okay.
That is?
Okay.
This is that.
Who is him?
No shirt. Guy that kicked you.
James Farthing. Okay. Okay.
We always argue.
Okay.
We've been together. We met in 2014.
Okay. So you got, but what's going on tonight? I don't care about when you met.
Nothing.
No. So I just.
We came to the Kentucky Lottery in Louisville and we claimed the check.
So although his girlfriend faced the disorderly conduct charges, she was released. Apparently, according to people around there, from what I've gathered, she was like directly involved in all of like the shit talking and the arguing, and even like to a certain extent the brawl itself, which I guess is how she ended up on the floor. I'm still a little confused on how she got in that position. I thought I overheard her saying like they argue all the time and it's not that big a deal, thus implying that James was the one that like shoved her down. That's what it kind of sounds like. I'm not positive, which wouldn't be the most surprising information to learn, considering this guy also has a charge of choking a girlfriend at one point. So it doesn't seem like it's something he wouldn't do.
From right when the first punch was thrown, right when he hit you the first. He hit you first?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so right from there. So he was just, from talking to my partner who's talking to you, he was just here being obnoxious, stupid.
Yeah.
My partner's telling me you kind of called him out in a couple things.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
He got mad.
Yeah.
Pissed off.
And just pow.
And then just punched you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight in the jaw.
Like I said,
oh my God. I know. I get it. Like my brother's
in law enforcement. Like my dad is in law enforcement.
Yeah.
Like
I want to tell you what I saw.
Yeah, what do you think, man?
So as they're talking to the bald guy who took James down, the guy who got his shirt ripped off marches over there and throws his hands on his hip and he's like, all right, I kind of want to participate here and let you guys know what the fuck happened. This guy looks exactly like Carl Urban, by the way. Like, I thought Billy Butcher was rolling up here for a second.
I saw you sitting over here talking to this guy, antagonizing him for like an hour. He was getting riled up. He was getting riled up. He was getting riled up. You were pushing his buttons. And then
Is that what you think?
Yeah, 100%. That's what I saw. I saw the body language.
I understand.
And this guy's been in prison for 28 years.
Okay.
So it's a different perspective.
You have to understand that.
I saw
different point of view.
this guy pushing the bear, poking the bear.
But antagonizing is not
antagonizing.
Talking to somebody
man.
and
Well, thank you
antagonizing
for
is
your-
not against
Hey,
the law.
thank you for
It's
your-
the fact that he punched him, and when I
Yeah,
got here, the other guy
this guy's
punched
been
him.
in prison for 28 years.
Okay, well, it doesn't
Can
matter.
you go take a seat over there?
So he is saying that the bald guy did a lot more than what the officers and the employees are letting on, that he was poking the bear, and he kind of makes it sound like this was an expected outcome because the guy spent 28 years in jail, which, from what I've learned about James Farthing, is pretty close to accurate. He spent roughly 30 years of his life behind bars for a laundry list of crimes. So he also believes that the bald guy bears a lot of responsibility for everything that unfolded here, but ultimately he ends up just getting trespassed, and from what I've seen, there was no further punishment to him.
They want to press charges for disorderly just on her, not on this other guy?
No, they're just trespassing him.
Okay.
He wants to press charges on this gentleman here because he socked him first, punched him first.
Okay.
So he's getting the charges for the battery on him, and he's getting the felony battery on me.
Yeah, so I'd comfortably say this is one of the worst lottery winners ever. Not only because of his extensive criminal history, like, it's just insulting that this is the person that wins the fucking life-changing money, the largest lottery payout in Kentucky, apparently. But also, he gets that money and still has no change in his ways, comes down here and just immediately starts causing problems, immediately starts trying to fight people, bragging about his winnings, that kind of thing. Oh my god, it's infuriating. So yeah, I think I think he's going to be spending some more time behind bars here. It seems like he's more comfortable there than out in the open air. That's what it looks like. Anyway, that's about it. So yeah. Staying on theme of horrible drivers making terrible decisions, yesterday I talked about the lady who wouldn't stop texting and driving and then crashed the rented vehicle. Today I want to talk about Jeffrey, the boy wonder who won't stop drinking and driving.
Did you just get into an accident? No, I need to stay over here. No, you can't go back in your car right now. Because it's not safe for you to go in your car. Nope, you can't go in your car. Oh, I can't. Nope. No, you can't. Oh, I can't. No, you can't. You're just in an accident. Nope.
When I saw this Midwest safety clip for the first 2 seconds, I thought for a second that it was Jokic. I thought he went from buckets to brewskis here. It turns out it is a gentle sir named Jeffrey. And the way he is holding that case of beer, it's like a precious artifact to him. He's holding it like a running back holds a football. Now, Jeffrey's already been in one accident here. His car is smoking, and now he's got a brand new case of beer because he's ready to really get this farty sharded. He very much already seems sloshed, and an officer's like, "Don't get into the car, Jeffrey. You've been in an accident. You can't do that." And he's like, "No, I'm good. I'm getting in the car. You can't stop me. This is my beer and this is my car. You do the math."
I can't go. Nope. Do not go. Do not go. Get out of your car. Get out of your car, sir. Get out of your car. You're being detained. I need you to get out of your car. Get out of your car. Get out of your car. Because you ran into a different car. Stop recording.
The suspect is able to turn the officer's body camera off. When the officer is able to reactivate her body camera, the suspect has violently backed up and then takes off, prompting the officer to initiate a pursuit.
I don't know if this was a calculated move from Jeffrey here. Maybe he's a high-tech hacker and just went into the mainframe here, scrubbing the body camera footage, getting rid of the evidence. Or if he was just fighting back and just started poking at the body camera and happened to turn it off. But regardless, the footage is gone from the archives here, and he was able to punch it in reverse and then just peel out. So then it was time for a moderate speed pursuit.
Just 1 minute before this interaction, another officer in the area is interviewing the victim, whose vehicle was hit by the same suspect just minutes earlier.
pursuing southbound on Abbey. There's 3 Sheffield. I'm just staying back, blocking traffic. Slow speeds, 30 miles an hour. Almost hit one of the units. Continue.
Most of this chase happens at approximately 30 miles per hour, so my little game theory here is that he activated cruise control and just started fucking pounding those voodoo rangers in the passenger seat. This man was probably butt chugging as much as he could, knowing full well this was probably the last time he'd have the chance to do that for a while.
Possibly .19, speeds are 32. We're coming up the Gulf.
A big sigh from the officer here. So you can see Jeffrey's not exactly staying in the lane. He is swerving all over the place, dreadfully. The man is hammered, and he is only continuing to get more and more inebriated, because you'll see here towards the end, he is actively drinking during the chase. Like, I don't even think he recognizes that he's being chased. I really think in his world, he's right now in like the fucking battle bus partying.
Golf. Speeds 32. Coming up to Antoinette. He's all over the road, definitely .19, I'd say.
He comes dangerously close to head-on collisions with cars multiple times. I can only imagine what it was like to see this unfolding as you're just like driving home at night and there's this fucking lunatic just going like this with the steering wheel coming right at you. That must be terrifying. Also, I tell you what, those mailbox must have been sweating seeing this douchebag coming through. The amount of times he gets close to kissing those mailboxes is astounding. He is like right next to them, shaving them with his car so many times on this chase here.
Still northbound, passing Hemlock. Speeds are 29. We're passing Hemlock, speeds are 30. Alright, he's getting on, going the wrong way on 90 here. We're going the wrong way.
After a slow stroll around the area, taking us on a bit of a tour, he finally decides to just go the wrong way on the highway, and that's when the officers decide, we've got to do something about this. Now it's even more dangerous, so now they're readying the pit maneuver.
If you can, be very careful on this.
After some bumping and grinding, they do get him to drive into a ditch. I guess it's not really a pit maneuver. They're looking more just to like bump him off the road to get him away from the cars, it seems, and get like a, I don't know, maybe like box him in or something. Because they didn't really go for like the big time pit maneuver where they swing out wide and fucking blast the butt cheeks on the car or anything. It was more so like they were almost kind of like shielding the road from this car, like trying to just like grind him off to the side. Which eventually does work.
I already EMS is in a ditch, and I'm gonna need sugar for my car.
Get on the ground now! Put your hands behind your back right now, you're gonna get tased again! Don't f***ing move, you understand? I can't stand up! Stand up. I can't! Why not? With your leg. Stand the f*** up. I cannot stand up!
Slim Shady goes on about how he can't stand up here after they've tased him, so he crashes his car into the ditch, and then he immediately tries to run through the forest there. He does not get far. I don't think he knows where he is, so this man was probably just like running into like a tree like an NPC stuck on a wall. He actually only made it like maybe a foot or two, despite bailing out of his car pretty early.
Okay, so caught you, you're driving, you drove down the ditch? What the f*** up, you motherfucker? Come on, brother. No, Nah, bro. Nah.
Listen,
you guys are nothing.
Listen, we've dealt with
you
each
guys
other
are
before,
nothing.
man.
I live in America. I live in America.
So do we.
Well, so do we. Yeah, right. So do we. I live in America.
You gotta
right?
stop drinking, Jeff.
No, I live in America just as you do.
You gotta stop
just
drinking.
as you do. What if I leave this goddamn forsaken country, bro?
Best of luck to you. Wish you nothing but the best.
Now that was hard from Jeffrey right there. I live in America. What if I left this country, huh? I don't know what he was expecting the response to be like. No, wait, Jeff, don't make that threat. Don't leave. America needs you, Jeff. You're a hero. You're a real patriot. But no, Jeff, you can't leave. Don't say things you're gonna regret. We can't lose you, Jeff. Who's gonna drink all our Voodoo Rangers? I recognize Jeffrey is completely gone right now, but I find it fascinating how common this dialogue option is with drunk drivers. I have seen this exact statement from so many other drunk drivers in these body cams and shit, where they all go like, I live in America. I'm an American, goddammit. You're infringing on my rights. Wait, I thought this was a free country. Since when can I not drink beer while driving the wrong way on the highway? What? This country's gone to the birds. This is ridiculous.
Hey, sit back, man. Do you want to go to the hospital or do you want to go to jail? Hospital. That's where we're going. But if you act like this, you go to jail. You go to jail. Jeff, stop. Relax. We'll be there in probably approximately 10 minutes.
An officer finds open alcohol cans in the suspect's vehicle.
Two open Voodoo Rangers.
This happens to be the exact same brand of beer the suspect was holding a case of at the beginning of this incident, indicating he was likely drinking multiple cans of beer during the vehicle pursuit.
In the ambulance, he kept, like, lunging forward as if he was trying to jump scare officers or something, like it was Five Nights at Freddy's. And then eventually they concluded with, like, a little high five. He's like, okay, high five. Give me some skin. So anyway, they find some open Voodoo Rangers in his car, which is the same case he had in the very beginning of the video. I think we've got some real strong evidence to prove that he was probably drunk driving here, I would say. I think that one's kind of locked in. He's been charged with quite a few things. I don't think he's been sentenced or anything yet. But yeah, Jeffrey, not good, man. A big frown from me on this one, brother. Drunk driving, little PSA. Don't do it. Not good. That's about it. See ya.